first match, of course, is the kickoff show match. And yes, they have gone back to calling it kickoff. For WrestleMania 30, they did call it pre-show, but for Extreme Rules and now for Payback, they have gone back to calling it kickoff. I'm not sure why they can't make their mind up whether to call it kickoff or pre-show, but I always thought pre-show sounded a lot better than kickoff, because considering you call the post-show, surely they should be calling the pre-show the pre-show. The pre-show should be called pre-show because it fits with post-show. They're like, it's pre and post-show. It works. Why call it the kickoff show? Surely they should call it the pre-show. But they have gone back to calling it the kickoff show. And yet again, we do get Hornswoggle, who is now part of 3MB or 4MB, against El Torito. So they had success with this match. A lot of people went into the Extreme Rules 2014 match thinking, what the hell are we going to have to sit through? What is this? We're going to have to sit through a midget match or a small people match for the kickoff show of Extreme Rules. What a poor way to start off the pay-per-view, but a lot of people didn't watch it, and they should really regret that, because this was a phenomenal match at Extreme Rules 2014. That match was a WLC match. It was pretty much a no disqualification TLC match, if you like. They had mini commentators, they had a mini referee, and they also had Los Matadores and 3MB get involved during the match. It was just amazing. There were so many great spots during this match. The crowd loved it. We were just all surprised at how good the match was compared to what we thought it was going to be. We thought it was just going to be a match where we'd laugh at it, it'd be terrible, it won't be entertaining, but it was completely opposite. It was amazing. It was one of the best matches on the card. It was funny. There was so many great spots using the weapons. It was just bloody entertaining. It was great. It was phenomenal. And they had success with it. They know a lot of people loved that match, so they're doing it again at Payback 2014. They're sticking it on the kickoff show again. To be honest, considering the match was so good at Extreme Rules, this match could quite easily be on the actual full card, because it was a great match at Extreme Rules, and I wouldn't be bothered about paying for this match on the actual pay-per-view. But we get it for free if you've got the WWE Network, and that's all good. But to be honest, there really is only one winner in this match, and it is going to be El Torito. Now, there's a few reasons why I do think this is going to happen, but it isn't a WLC match anymore. It is a hair versus mask match, and the number one thing you've got to consider is Los Matadores only debuted a few weeks ago, a few months ago. They debuted around, was it kind of October time? It was kind of the time when I went back to college, so it was kind of August, September time after SummerSlam, I believe it was. And are they really going to take the mask off El Torito so early since they've debuted? I mean, Los Matadores, they aren't particularly great, but are they really going to put this gimmick away as soon as that? Because as soon as he loses his mask, then he's gone. El Torito's gone. I mean, why would you remove the Bull's mask? It would be completely pointless, because as soon as the mask is gone, Los Matadores are pretty much useless, because the main attraction for Los Matadores is the Bull. But if you take the mask away from the Bull, then it completely ruins the whole idea, and it would just be completely pointless. They'd have to scrap the gimmick, because a Bull without a mask on would just not work. Are they really ready to scrap this whole Los Matadores idea so early into its debut? They've only been around for a few months, so they're really going to take that mask off so early on. Also, El Torito is the face. He is the actual good guy out of Hornswoggle and El Torito. So usually on the pre-show, you usually have the good guy win. You usually have the fan favorite win. So the Chicago crowd will be happy. The fan favorite will have won the first match, so it gets the crowd excited for the rest of the show. If Hornswoggle won, the bad guy won in the first match. They're already unhappy. The first match didn't go the fans' way, so it wouldn't be a good way to start off the pay-per-view. So usually the babyface winning usually wins on the pre-show. Of course, the babyface is El Torito, and obviously the story behind this match is the whole reason why they actually started this match again was because El Torito's tail was taken off him during Monday Night Raw. So El Torito, he needs to get payback. The good guy needs to get payback against the evil Hornswoggle. So El Torito's story here is he wants to get payback for El Torito's tail being taken. So what his mission here is to pretty much beat Hornswoggle in Payback for what he did on Monday Night Raw. So the story here would be, or the happy ending would be, for El Torito to win so that he can take something off Hornswoggle, and that would be Hornswoggle's hair. I wouldn't be surprised if El Torito actually came out during this match with no tail, so to dub down, or play the storyline that his tail's gone, he's missing something, so for the story to end, he'd have to take something from Hornswoggle, and that would be his hair. It would also be quite funny to see Hornswoggle's hair go as well. I mean, the mask would just be a whole shame. It would be annoying. It would be like, you've kind of ruined the gimmick. You've ruined the character of El Torito. But removing the hair of Hornswoggle would be funny and would be something different. Removing the mask would be quite a big shame. I would be quite annoyed about that because the Bull's funny. It's quite a good character. So removing the mask would just be annoying. But removing Hornswoggle's hair really wouldn't do much. It wouldn't really break the character or anything like that, and would kind of fit in with 3MB. It would be something different, something wacky to fit in with 3MB. So I think if you think about it, losing hair sounds like a better idea than losing the mask, and I think it's a great idea that they've added this stipulation to the match. I mean, if it was only a singles match, maybe it really wouldn't have a great attraction. I mean, the thing that they had the problem here is this match should, or must, live up to the match they had at Extreme Rules, or it would just leave a bad taste in our mouth. So adding this special attraction, or this special stipulation, really brings another excitement into this feud. So hopefully it is a very good match, but my prediction here is El Torito is going to win. The good guy. We don't want to see him lose his mask either. It's the pre-show, it's the kickoff show, so usually the good guy wins. And also, it's a bit of El Torito payback for Hornswoggle taking away his tail on Monday Night Raw. So my prediction is El Torito is going to win that match and pretty much going to take Hornswoggle's hair. I don't know if they're going to get a razor or shave his hair off or something like that. That'll be interesting to see, but I am looking forward to that match considering how good it was on the Extreme Rules kickoff show. But to be honest, I would be prepared to pay for this on the pay-per-view, but we get it for free on the WWE Network, which we shouldn't complain about. But for me, El Torito is kicking off Payback by winning against Hornswoggle. And also, El Torito, I'm just thinking about it now, is the younger guy. Hornswoggle, he's been around for quite a while, so if Hornswoggle loses, he does put over El Torito quite well. El Torito's a younger character. He hasn't been around as much as Hornswoggle. So if El Torito pins Hornswoggle, then it does put over El Torito quite a lot. And also, Hornswoggle's pretty much just been thrown into the 3MB gimmick. I mean, he's not really doing anything. He's not going anywhere. He's pretty much not going to do anything for the rest of his career. In my opinion, El Torito can go a lot further than Hornswoggle can in his career. So it wouldn't really do anything for Hornswoggle to win this match. It'd do a lot more for El Torito. So for me, finally, El Torito is winning this match.